Hey everybody, Basket here. Welcome back to the Team BS Patron server. So as you can see, there's been some work done. So let's get into the water, actually. So last we checked in. Sweet. Last we checked in, we had all the chests in place, and we were trying to figure out what we want to do about the redstone, or the sorting. So I met up with John. We started talking it over, and the plan is to raise up the sorting system a little bit higher up. Raise it up one from where it was before, which I believe is what has been done. Let me double check. And so as a result of that, you're able to avoid some of the issues we had with some of the redstone bleeding in. Let's check out underneath here to see if it seems like. Let me figure out how to get up. Welcome, Tim the Time Lord. Also, let's see. So we have the sorting. It runs along here. We have this in place here. I forget if so you say that you raised it up one. Let me anyway, yeah, so John has done did a mod do that? That's weird. Or did you okay. Tim has arrived. Okay, on mine it still shows it but then crossed it out. Okay, alright. I didn't know you could delete your own message. I was like, wait, did a mod just delete your thing? Okay, see, so we raised it up one, and I'm fairly sure, let me double check the way this is set up. So the idea is, this top hopper has the items run all the way across. Greetings. The top hopper has the items run all the way across, and then these are the sorting here. There, oh, let me actually, that reminds me. John also dropped off a bunch of water breathing potions. So let me go grab some of those real quick. That way we don't have to keep on having to try and get oxygen every time. So they are, he also gave me a bunch of other cool stuff. So now we'll just work with this. I'm able to make it, wow, oh yeah, that's sweet. And this is a pretty impressive one because I did a bunch of work and then John did a lot of work off camera to get everything ready. I think he said that there was a chest. Yeah, so a bunch of different redstone and stuff. I have a bunch of hoppers already on me. So I think I already have enough of what I need. Thank you for the tweet, the Puka. Let me get, I want some regular blocks. Oh, these are all sorted too? Oh, wow, he's been really busy. Holy cow. Okay, which one is the smooth stone? Cobblestone, cobblestone, so, okay. Oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and, let's head on out there. The sorting hoppers are raised up. Row are the top two rows missing. Hello, oh my god. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let's double check to see. Yeah, I just want to make sure that it's before I start adding in all the layers. So this is where it's running across, and then right here is where, yeah, so it's the same setup as this. So did you already move all this up one, or no? Let me see. So it runs across there. Those are the detection things. And then, okay, let's pop under there. Hello, Xmods, welcome. So I'm going to add in hoppers facing, oop, that's not a hopper. And I might actually remove some of this here, possibly, depending on how I end up sorting everything. So the comparator comes off of that. And then we have blocks here on this level. Welcome. Rick, I don't know how to pronounce it. Rick. I'll call you Rick. How's that? Welcome, Rick. So there's going to be a comparator on top of this block. And then the next one comes down. Yeah, okay. And then so then next one's going to come down, but in the case of where we want to also fill up the neighbor, because we were running that redstone problem, so then this one would point this direction. So it'd both fill down and also fill the neighbor. Okay, cool. Enter from the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so you already raised up this part here, then. Because I was worried that I had still had this whole thing from before, and that and that was, we were still gonna run into issues, and that you had already put in a bunch, but it looks like you already had moved this whole thing up one. Did you cut your hair? I did. I get haircuts, but every 2 weeks, actually. So yeah, I definitely, I cut my hair a lot. Okay, so what we want to do is, I'm gonna, even if I don't have, you look different from what, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, my hair might be a little shorter. Recently, I think I just got it cut this last weekend. It could be. Okay, so this here is, I'm gonna have all this stuff in here. I did redo, okay, cool, all right, just making sure. Yeah, I lowered my ears. So I think what my plan is this section here, so even if I don't have, if I'm not using all this redstone, I'm still gonna put in all the redstone. It might not be hooked up though, just so that it looks the same way going all the way around. So let's go ahead and start putting in some of the other glass around, it looks like. And we also want to double check to find out, you will see the sorting hoppers have items in them. Okay, I got you, okay. So this here, I was looking at this from above, and I think what I might do here, because we don't need to keep it like this to have it function, I don't think. Like having the hoppers go all the way there. So I'll probably cut them in a little closer to also, so that this corner isn't quite the way it is. Just so that it's like, because I like the way that like these sort of stagger, like they come here. But then here is, yeah, sort of the intersection point where you have to kind of decide what you want to do. So it looks like I don't have, let me go get some sea lanterns from above, or I guess down below. We'll get them in place. We can fix up the corners a little bit, but then everything else looks great. And then I'll just work on putting in some more of the glass, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, so if you're not familiar with this project, so this is the Iron Golem farm. So if we head down this way, never seen this method of sorting before. Yeah. So this particular, that spot up there is the regular, sort of a, what I usually see is a regular item sorter where you have hoppers running across and then a comparator. This one is a little bit weird because it's in a ring. So, and usually you have just a line of chests, and that's how they work. But this one's an entire ring going around the entire place, and it'll actually, I'm gonna keep it underneath the water just to make it, you know, different. And so then down here, this is, so ignore the water for now. There's a little bit of an issue with the water coming in. But in the corners back there, and so there's 4 Iron Golem farms. And then they come along here on either side, and then they die. We still have to kind of restyle some of this in here. And then they die, and they send the items up top. There's also 4 passive mob farms. Not passive mob farms, hostile mobs. So depending on where you, if you're up there, you're within a certain range where they spawn, and then they sort of, it's like similar to the Etho design, but a little different. So then they walk into the water, and then they end up falling down and dying there. The items also go through here and go up. So it's a bunch of different farms in one little area. And then now we're working on the way bigger than we need item sorting ring of chests going all the way around the whole thing. Will end game is not... say it? Let's see. Well, end game is not a term in Minecraft. Let's say far in... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this server's been around for a while, and I like to go sort of overboard on things sometimes. So yeah, so this ring of chests here, like, so I'm gonna have, I have to figure out how many things I actually want to sort, is one thing. But then, so I might do like I guess 1/8 of the whole ring will be for iron. So that's sort of where I'll store it all. All right, let's try and find. I came up here originally for the sea lanterns. Let me let's find the sea lanterns. I think there probably is a bunch in here somewhere. Maybe. Oh, okay, there you go. Hudson. Okay. Yeah, this is modified summed. Okay, cool. Yeah, shulker. If I had a lot of shulker boxes, I'd probably use those more. But our end is sort of limited. Yeah, and so right. So it used to be, this is just Iron Island, and then And then I wanted to sort of keep the top the same. So right now the top is sort of in progress. Eventually there's going to be paths that I'm going to change this whole top area. And then also the bottom area. But first we're working on the ring of chests. Let's see. So let's go to the corner. You lost your stuff because of the map? Oh no. Welcome, Black Belt Crafter, by the way. All right, so let's redo this this corner here. This sort of the template of it. Do I have room for? Yeah, I do have room for these. Good. Although they're gonna probably go into the hoppers. I just want to snake this back behind it a little bit, just so that we don't have, just so that they're not really visible in the same way. So we can continue the pattern. Actually, I guess we take this guy out too. So go like this, and then we can just put those there. And then I guess we will do furnaces on top. Oh yeah, we're gonna have furnaces on top of those anyway. So then I guess this is also gonna go. Looks like my water breathing potion is out already. That was quick. Furnaces. So remove this guy as well. And we can move these furnaces like that. And then here we will just put in, I guess we'll go like that. Maybe I'll snake that one less than that. Let me go get some water breathing potions. I should carry more on me. I thought they lasted longer than they did. Oh, that was 8 minutes. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, this is sort of, and so this project, once I'm actually done making this, then I'm going to leave this base and not come back here too much. Because my plan is I want to, like this is just sort of for regular like storage and like some different farms and stuff. So we'll come back for the items. All right, so do I want to keep it like that? Or move this furnace in one more? What do you guys think? The corners, I knew you would have, yeah, I gotcha. Yep, the furnaces on top is a good idea, right? Exactly, yeah, for the lag. Your overflow prevention method. Okay, cool. Thank you for the follow, the boss legend. Welcome to the stream. You need to refresh. Oh no. Okay, so my question is, yeah, do I have any drop frames? No, I don't. Okay, good. Do you think I should have that be a furnace, or should I keep it like that? I think that works pretty well. Let's change it. Let's not without actually changing the hoppers underneath. Let's change it to make it look like that. And so then this would be glass. So we'll change that back to glass. So I'll fix the hopper if we actually want to keep it that way, or keep like this. I think this might look better. Keep skipping. If I should keep it, if I should have the furnace like that, or have the furnace back one. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. So let's actually change the hoppers to also work that way. So I'll remove this guy and this one, and then I believe this is gonna go. Yep, and then we have hoppers running here. Oop, there we go, hopper, and then a hopper. There we go. So now we have that's all in place. So. Keep it clear. So like this? Or the other one? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember this conversation. Yes. I've seen your shulker box thing. Yep. Took me a second to remember. But yes, you're right. I have seen it. I think I like that better. I'm not sure if keep it clear is you're also suggesting you like that, or, but I'll go with that. Yes, yeah, that sounds good. I'll do it. Yeah, and that like it sort of makes the curve a little bit more. I mean, it is sort of I mean, it's a spot where it's sort of a seam between the different rings, but I feel like this makes it blend in a little bit more, maybe. All right, so we'll remove. I think those, right? And then we'll do And we'll remove this guy too because he's pointing the wrong direction. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, I'm at an iron farm, so it's not the end of the world. All right, and then we want some of these. And then this should be a furnace here. So furnaces and these three. And actually that guy has to go as well. So if we go like this. Oh, not quite. I don't want it to be visible. Okay, and then some of these are visible on the outside. Well, actually, no, I guess they're not. When I place them down, sometimes they're visible. When John, who does a better job, did it, he made them not visible. So I might fix that on the other one too. Do you have a semi-automatic wood farm? No, I don't. No, this is, I have a John. John Fowl. 92, shout out. John Fowl 92. I did a bunch of these. I think he probably did at least 3/4 of the chest. So I think he just chopped down a lot of trees, actually. I don't think there's any automation going on for the tree chopping. Yeah, he's just been a real busy Minecrafter helping out in this project. Cut down the trees and put them, yeah, right. Alright, so let's see. Let's go. Yeah, that looks good. Let's fix that one so that the furnaces aren't pointing in the wrong direction. Put them in a chest. Yeah. And then a lot of the chests you also put down too, so it was quite a bit of help. Appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, we want to fix this one so it looks as cool as the other ones. There we go. So then we'll fix the one on the far side. Is it the one that you plant the trees? I think the tree farm, like, oh, this is I can get rid of this now. I think the tree farm, I think, was just a whole plain of grass or dirt, and you just planted them. Okay, there we go. Let's go back up top. All right, so the seam is right here, ish. Oh, this one's actually not even all the way up. Okay, so we don't have to worry about breaking all of the hoppers. No, that's something else. Never mind. For that one, you also need a skelly grinder. Yeah. So this one is just, I think he just planted down trees. So there wasn't really any automation going. Eventually, I'd be tempted to do like the wither one. But I don't think we'll probably do that. For the most part, it's pretty easy to just let's see. So we want to take out these two pieces of glass, or this 3 glass. I mean, the trees are pretty easy to chop down. You just grow the double pine and then chop them down. I don't know. Alright, so I'll go like this, and then this will be like this. And then right under here, like that. Yeah, giant spruce is pretty handy. Okay, let's do this. So we'll snake it around so that they aren't visible from either side. I think it looks a little better. Okay, good. And then one more over here. Yeah, let them grow and then just chop them down. I mean, what's nice is that it's pretty mindless. So you can be like watching some video next to you and then do it. And if you have just a fast axe, and works pretty well. And then these guys, and then this one. Let's see if we can get it this time. Nope. Okay. Oh well. And then we want to put in. I think I can probably. Yeah, it'll just snake around like this. There we go. Now we can actually come back up through this. There we go. Boop. And then the furnaces. There we go. Okay, so we've adjusted the corners a little bit. Otherwise, the ring is all set there. We want to extend out the glass, so let's go back to our original spot to look to see So I might swap out a lot of things in my inventory to be back down to just the glass, because I'm going to have to put a lot of that in. So let's get down below, drop off some stuff, grab a bunch of glass. I'll watch the videos of how to build out a tree farm. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Alright, so I'll throw all that in there. I don't need any of that stuff right now. I will need a lot of the glass. You also said you put a bunch of bone meal somewhere. I think, maybe. Although, then I guess there's also... One of these is bones, right? Iron, 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 iron. Bones. Sweet. Get a bunch of bone meal going. Throw that away. And we don't need that right now. And then I have a bunch of glass upstairs. We'll try and get as much building in as we can before, or in this stream rather. Oh, I should put let's put a crafting bench here. The glass in the chest on the surface. The glass is in the chest on the surface. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, let's get some more glass on the floor. That might be good. Okay, good. And then let's, oh, that's not what I want to do at all. There, that's what I want to do. Okay. Let's throw extra stuff in there for now. Okay, so now we have a bunch of this. Let's go down here and let's look at the design, because it comes 3 out, and then it comes 1 more, and then 1 more, and then 3 down. So we need to start working on the curve to be hooked up to that. I might, let's see, how do I want to do that the best? Where I don't, where I know like where a temporary block is. Could use these, I guess, as temporary blocks. Yeah, okay. Because just so that I know, like, you know, because here, this block happens to be here because I was trying to block off with the redstone. But usually when we're building this line here, we're not going to have any block here. So I might just put the sea lantern there as this is a temporary block. And then let's, I guess, verify that actually comes 3 out. It does. This one doesn't. Was this the corner thing that I just... No, not yet. Okay. So I guess I'll go through and make sure that they actually are 3 over. Or on the whole thing. And I'm also about to drown. You should put in extra space... Oh, I'm drinking water now. That's fine. You should put in extra space under the glass where possible. Interesting. Why? Put in extra space under the glass where possible, like the curves. Interesting. Alright, well, I will... Not sure why. But I'll do a smaller portion and not do the entire thing quite yet. Just so that I know why that might be. So then this is where it goes 3 down. So I'll do a smaller section, and then I'll come back and finish up the rest of it. So this is a temporary block here. So we can actually also use that to build the next thing down. So let's see if there's some reason why I'd want to do that. The curve radius will be different. So let's see. There's 3, and there's... So then there'd be a temporary block here. And then we will put... Wait, no. Not right here. No, well, this one is fine. There we go. This, there, good. And then this one will be 1 more in. Since you are 3 blocks out, 5 from the... Thinking. Since you are 5 blocks out, 5 from the center curl, curve. Oops. I'll build a little bit more in, and then I'll start putting on the inside, and then see if I can understand what you mean. So I'll put in the 3 here. So underneath each of these, there's going to be the 3. Assuming I don't add anything extra. So then this is here, and then we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so then this is the space inside. And so if we... I don't know... Oh, I didn't bring any of the hoppers, that's right. I forgot about... I didn't bring anything else. You're saying just for how it will function, or how it will appear in terms of the circle? The pattern to make a circle will be different. I see what you're saying. I don't know if I'm as worried about that. I'm trying to think. I see what you're saying, though, where, like, if I just do 3 out all the time, or on the whole thing, then, let's see, so is this the, oh, this is the corner here. So we actually don't want, oh, no, this will work. Nope, not quite. I only want 3 away from the thing. Appearance, okay. I think, let's put in 3 going all the way around, and then we can take a look. So then, like, coming up to this corner here, it's 3 this direction. And then here, I want it to be 3 this direction. So this one's actually going to go. Oh, I see. Yeah, those are kind of weird, because if we're on the corner here, right here, and if I'm only doing 3 that direction, I guess around the corner I want to do 3 in both directions. So here it would be 3, and then I'm sort of near the corner, so I want to do at least 3 this direction. So I guess kind of like that, right? The corners will be very tight if you don't adjust right. Yeah. I think like that is kind of what I want to do. So then near the corner area, make it be, you know, 3 for both directions. So it ends up not being as much. But in terms of actually, I mean, there's no redstone necessarily here. I might put in some just so it looks right, but there won't actually necessarily be any redstone there. So I think I'm okay with that. So then here's where it's going to come in some more. So we can put in a temporary block. Put in this 1, 2, 3, and then temporary block 1, 2, 3, and then this one already has its spacing. Temporary block 1, 2, 3, and then comes in again. So we'll do one arc, one full arc of it. Or I guess one, you know, what's it called? 90 degrees of it. So we'll go, or at least we'll go further down. I guess I still have some other stuff in the way. And then we'll start building this in. So I won't do the full, like, the other 3/4 of it just yet. I'll wait to see kind of how it looks and how it kind of functions before I do that. But it looks like we're, I think, nearing the corner. I guess we already passed the corner. Yeah. Yeah, it's still the same idea. Even though this is now a little bit different. No, it's actually all right. Okay, so now I'm at this point. So this is the corner here, and so this pattern has worked, except now I'm at this point. So I guess if I come this direction. All right, see ya. Keep in mind. Right, okay, so then now this same direction, it would be, so it'd be attached onto that. So we'll put this here, and then we want to come down 3 from this, I believe. This isn't working as well. I should use the shovel. There we go, okay. So then this one's on the same level, right? Yeah, so we'll go here, 1, 2, 3. And then here we'll put in a temporary block. So we can put underneath temporary block, 1, 2, 3. And then here. So I'll just build this kind of in this pattern now, and then we'll see how well it really works. If we run into problems with, I guess we should get a shovel on our bar instead of an axe, so we can get rid of these. Okay. So then here. Okay, so now we're about to be in a spot where we have to, you know, connect up with the other stuff. So let's see how it works. So here is going to be one underneath, 1, 2, 3, and then this, I guess, would be from this direction. So I would go here, and then I guess it sort of seems put together pretty well. So if we go like this, let's take a look. Yeah, that works. So let's take these out, the sea lanterns, and let's see if it looks right. And then we'll see how easy it is to put down the blocks underneath. All right. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh wait, that was rude. Legs back. Okay. Oh, I'm drowning now. Let me get some more. Some more water breathing potions. Both of those pretty quick. 8 minutes, I guess, isn't very long when you're streaming and you're underneath the water the whole time. Drink one, put one up, put one in our inventory. I guess just so we aren't confused, this is empty. All right, and I guess I will also bring. Oh, I had some on me. Aha. We'll grab some more. And we'll see how much room we have underneath. And let's see how it looks. I think pretty good. I think good. I think we're good. We'll see how it looks once we put in the rest of it. So there's going to be some, for now, there's going to be, you know, some kind of air in the way, or water in the way. Lack of air. And I guess in here, I probably want to put these in before. Let me think. Do I want to put in all the hoppers now? I guess, because it might be hard to actually get around to them. So let's actually grab hoppers as well. I think I have a decent supply. In fact, I might even have some in my chest here. Yes. So for now, let's just throw some of those in there. Just so that we... There we go. Now we don't have to go all the way back up. Alright, so now we can go put in... these ones go just facing into those blocks. And then once we get to the actual corner, it changes a little bit. In fact, we don't have to do any there. So these are facing into the blocks. Like that. Yep. And then we're still... There we go. Okay, good. So now there's going to be going behind that, right? Yeah, right. So then below that, if we actually have sorters going across the whole thing, there would be... I'd have some hoppers going across in there. And then that means that the actual main base is on this layer, right? No. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. So this is where I'm going to put in this block. So we're going to put in a layer 3 going all the way around like this, lining up where the hoppers are. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one actually moved over one already, so we need to take this back one. And then we have 1, 2, 3, because it's a set of 2. This one's only a set of 1, and then a set of 2, and then a set of 1, and then what do we have? A set of 2, and then we're up to the corner thing here. So the corner thing I might adjust a little bit, but I guess for now we will sort of treat it as coming in one at each time. So get rid of this. And then we'll do coming in one more, and then we'll see how that kind of maps out here. I guess we could put those in. So this one will be, for now, we could just put in a block here just to start. But, so 3 coming back. Oops. So I leave room for the hopper, and then there's 3, in case I'm actually going to sort there. And then this one is a set of 1. And then a set of 2, like that, and now we're back to this. So if we just make these come in one each time, then that sort of connects up pretty well. We'll run over this way, and then it dips down one after that, because there's going to be a comparator, redstone, 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 and then underneath this block there's also going to be some other stone stuff. So, but for now we can just do this. And then this went out a little more. It's interesting. Interesting. Why does this one have a little extra room? So here, I see the chests move forward on this row here, but the glass doesn't move in right now. Interesting. Did I do that? What did I do over here? So here, well, here it's a little different, I guess, but so the chests move in. This is where the chests first come out. And so here I actually step the glass out so that there's only 2 glass there in that case. So John, which one did you do? Because I can change this little section here. I can change to match what you did already on the entire thing. So we have to redo the entire thing. So did you do where there's an extra furnace? Did you count that as one of the glasses? I guess we can look. Well, except I went through and added a bunch of glass. So let's look where I haven't already done stuff. And let's see what you did. Oh, it's not quite done, I guess. Alright, which one makes more sense then? So at this point we can sort of decide what we like, which one looks better. So, how I have it in the original spot, over here, was when there's an extra furnace because the hopper chain moves, I had one less glass there, and then kept the back stuff here to match the like how long the redstone is. The glass was not put down in the right. Okay. So do you think I should do what I started doing over here, where it's always 3 on top here, or should I do it more based on that sort of 3 from this, the outer furnace, or inner furnace, I guess, the inner furnace, and then so it would be 2 glass, and then a furnace, and then I can start stepping down. What do you think? If my question's confusing, let me know. I expect you to decide how much glass to use. Yeah. Right, okay. So I think where, like, I'm going to keep it so that that's actually going to be 2. So here this will change. So this section right here will go in 1 from where I put it. You should think it should always be 3 glass. Interesting. even if it makes a larger outer circle, but what's going to happen as a result of that would be, so right here, there'd be comparator, redstone, redstone, and then here there'd be a redstone, dip down. So like this stuff here would dip down potentially sooner than the glass dips down. You know what I mean? So there'd be a block there, so it'd be like this. So in the spots where, if we kept the glass where I just had it, where it goes a little bit further out, then the redstone still, or that stuff's adding room is better than losing it for the redstone. True. Am I drowning? Yeah, I guess. If I well, you're not really. I'm not going to be losing it for the redstone because I wouldn't have redstone here in this spot. I think that I should make it so that there's only 2 in this case. It's sort of based on the redstone, giving you headroom. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It would get me. I could be able to get around a little bit easier. That's true. Because then if I can come down here and then get back up here without having to break glass. That's true. That's tempting. Let's put that in, and then we'll see how that feels. Yeah, so it'd be like you can walk in this space here, and so this would sort of be the same, where there's 3, and then there's 2 bottom part here. So in some of the spots you'd be able to jump up as a result. And I could add in more redstone on the end of that. It just would never light up. Okay. All right. I'll buy it. So then that means that I can always just put blocks like that. Going all the way around. Makes it a little easier. It is useful to jump between the sections. Yeah. Okay. I buy your explanation and the handiness of it, and it won't be something that people would necessarily really notice anyway. Okay, so that's, now we're running to that. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll take out some of the sand. Get some of that out of the way. Okay. Oh, it's current. Oh, okay. Let's get some more blocks, actually, because we want to add let's see, where am I? Let's go over here, jump down here. Okay. Get some more. We're going to add the bottom stuff, too. So it's going to require a little bit more space in there. And then I guess, well, I have sand. That'll work for, that worked out that I got the sand. Because I want to be able to get in there and then get rid of some of the water, but I also need to build some of the bottom area. Because there's going to be, let's move on over here. So then here, there's going to be a where this thing drops down. There's going to be a repeater right there. So there's going to be one space away from it all the time. Is going to be like that. So there's always one spot for the repeater to go in. In this area, be careful. You are getting close to affecting the water stream that flows into the hole. Right, yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, there's probably some mobs loose in the basement, so just don't go down there unless you are careful. Yeah, I eventually need to sort of... Oh, there's not really a block there. I sort of need to work on some of the stuff down there. But okay, so we have... so So there, and then there. And get rid of some of this. And then I'll need to have a block below that. So I guess I'll have to be very careful when I mine it, though. Unless I do... Yeah, let's put torches in there. That might work, maybe? I guess I still have to be careful either way. No, I'm not, well, oh, I guess now we have to. Because I made the sticks. And I'm out of other stuff. So we can go like that. I have to rearrange everything. Okay, that's good enough, whatever. Okay, so we can put in torches in there to be able to put blocks down. And then, oh, we have to fill in more of these blocks. So this is going to be blocks here, and then there, like that. Okay, good. And then I think this goes into the other area. Good. All right, so then where those torches are is going to be where the repeater is. So now we want blocks below that. Start building this from underneath. And then we can, in a second, we can go and grab those torches again. Because we'll need those to put down the other torches, the redstone torches. But I guess, yeah, again, so this has... Some of the stuff I'm doing right now isn't all that important necessarily, actually. Because that's only going to be needed if... depending on how I sort everything. So I guess that's something else I need to decide now, before I get too far into it. Like, the top of this is visible through the glass, so it's important to have. But the stuff underneath isn't as important because you're not really going to be able to see this stuff down here. I mean, I guess if you swim around, you could. If you come out here, you could see underneath. But yeah. So, like, let's move over here. So there's going to be a repeater above this block, pointing into this. And then is this open air here? No, what is this? So that's a hopper coming down. Trying to see if I'm doing this right. So repeater is on this row here. Right? No, repeater is up one more from this. I'm doing this right? Let's see, water's still going to pour in. Let's get into the neighboring area. If I break this, what happens? What's on the other side of this? Okay, that's fine. And then this glass actually isn't really here in the actual design. Okay, good. So then in here, let's clean out some of the water, I guess. So we can add in some of this stuff. And then probably not in this stream yet. We will, but next stream we will work on actually planning out what all will be. Yeah. So what is this doing? Is that the thing that's carrying? Oh, this is your demonstration of it working. I got you. So then this here we can clean out some of this water. Get rid of it all. So next stream we can work on some, like, a little bit more of the deciding what's all going to be sorted, and then how much space we need for all that. Okay, there we go. So now we have less water in here, which is great. We can use, and we used sand, so we can use our shovel, dig it all up. There's some more water behind us, but at least it's not going to bridge all the way over this way. Okay, good. So now we can get rid of that too. So we'll work on getting out the water. Because once we actually decide, like, how much we're going to sort, we can plan for how many actual sorter or like sorting systems we need. Because if like a big section is going to be iron, we actually only need one spot that's going to really sort out the iron. So like I'm gonna put in redstone and stuff, but we actually need to worry about the repeater down below, things like that, or some of the extra hoppers we don't need. So that'll have to be something we'll decide on. Like I'll probably have a section which is gonna just be like blocks, and so I'll have a few chests of like the different kind of stone and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll just continue this going down the row. Thank you for the follow, Dadiest Prawn 34. Dadiest? Yeah, Dadiest. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, is there a hopper? Oh no, there we go. Getting rid of the water. The sanding. The great sanding. Okay, and we're almost out. There we go. Now we're out. I have to be careful because this shovel actually on this glass could break through it, so I have to sort of be careful with that side of it a little bit. But as long as I keep on moving around, I'm okay. And there's already enough lighting here. I was just thinking about lighting, but realized that there's a bunch of sea lanterns all over the place. Okay, good. I don't know if I got... There might still be water there. There now. Give me back. Looks like my oxygen's about to run out, but that's okay because now we're not really too much in the water. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of room up here. So we can put in, I guess we'd break this if we wanted to actually put in a hopper that goes down, because there's hoppers right there. So we can decide how we want to actually do the hoppers here. All right, well, have fun at work. It happens to the best of us. There's hoppers down there, so we can decide like how much we want to actually break it all apart. We can decide like if these hoppers will, because actually I guess so if we wanted to have one sorter all the way over here. Hey, Jabonzik, did I ever say hi to you? Scrolling up. I don't know. If I didn't, how's it going? You've been pretty quiet. Okay. So yeah, so if I have like the sorter over here, then I actually would take out this row, and then instead there'd be a row below that that would move the stuff over all the way around, all the way along. So, all right, let's figure out where. Okay, so this is where I left off. So we're gonna get rid of all the water, or try to at least. I keep on clicking on these hoppers. Oh no, where is this hopper? Oh, I see. It's the hitbox is pretty big. And then here we're actually running into problems where well, wow, these hitboxes for the hoppers. Where I can't use the same technique to get rid of the water right there. So I might have to figure that out in a second. I think I missed a spot. Yeah. Okay. Do this, get rid of the sand. We'll have to figure out a clever way of getting rid of this other stuff over here. Because over in this seam right here in the corner, there's water, but it's on that level. So we might have to do just put blocks there and then just kind of try to carefully mine them. So I think I can stand here. I'll be inside the water, so that might help a little bit. Wait, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. I should get rid of the water. Maybe? Okay, now we have water coming from over here. Okay. So that's sort of gone. Let's get rid of some more water this direction. Oops. Oh, current. Okay, and then once we get to here, for now I might just block it off. Just so that we don't have to worry about it. And then we have more of those blocks. We do. Awesome. And then here, oh, I'm not out of sand. I was going to say I'm out of sand, but I'm not. Okay. And then we can use torches to get rid of the last little bit. Break all these. And then this water, oh no, this is right from here. Okay. Can't tell where this water's coming from. Is it here? No. I think it's all the way from the end, maybe. All the way from over here somewhere? Oh, no. I think I'm okay. Alright, where is this water? Right here? Oh, some of the top parts. Okay. Alright, good. There we go. So now we need to clean up this spot a little bit. So we want to very carefully mine these out. Okay, good. Alright, good. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out what all we want to actually sort out. How many different items, and then how many of these actual sorters we want to put in before we worry about like repeaters and things like that. So I'll have to do that next time. But so that'll be the end of the stream today.